What's going on, everybody? Aaron here from Departures Capital, and we are starting this live stream. We're going to be taking a look at a ton of different companies today, just for half an hour. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to join up the stream, and then we're going to be talking about a bunch of different stuff. We've got awesome bank earnings from Bank of America, really impressed the market, and Aurora's up again today. Aurora's pushing at $10, and there's just a ton of things. The markets are looking really good. So we're just going to be talking about a bunch of stuff today. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to join the stream.
Okay, so being a trader can really suck at
Whoopsies. And then we're going to get straight into things. How's everybody doing today? Hit that like button, anybody new to the stream. And then we'll get straight into things. Alright, guys. What's up, Silent Chaos? Charm. We'll be talking about all that stuff in about 2 seconds. So thoughts. What's up, Moner Beats? Cashmatic. Average on ACB. I was trying to figure that out last night because we made a bunch of purchases. What's up, Terry? What's up, Brian? Good morning, Mark. So average on ACB. I don't know. We were buying ACB at in the sixes, not recently because we've been holding long term. Bought ACB when it was $2. Bought ACB when it was $8. So we bought ACB a lot. What happened to weed yesterday? What's up, Lucas? What's up, Brian? Armando. What's up? Good. You finally made a live stream. Yeah, so I'll be live streaming in at least until 12 today. So a good 30 minutes. We can talk about a bunch of stuff. All right, so we can take a look at T-God, since that's the first request. So give me a sec, let me find this. It's hard to say right now. T-God is kind of going sideways. I mean, I think it's a good price right now. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to start to move again. It has moved up a little bit. With the recent rally, it came off its lows of about 220, 219. We definitely hold some T-God. It actually might be one that, because we've got some recent dividends, because our portfolio is pretty diversified. We've got a lot of utility companies, financials, energy stocks that have not done that well. So be looking to reinvest some dividends, potentially a little bit in cannabis. Definitely looking at the precious metal miners for 2019, along with some defensive utility companies. So, one sec, let me just check the chat here. Holding at the 180s, wow. What price to sell Aurora? I mean, I don't really have any plans to sell Aurora into this rally. I'm pretty much just holding long term. If I had more cash during the recent market pullback, I would have actually loaded up on Aurora, but we just didn't have that much cash as we were almost fully invested. Just a couple thousand left in dividends, but they're starting to accumulate a little bit more, and we're looking to sell some positions in the financials with the recent rally. So I'll definitely be looking at a bunch of different sectors. Okay, so let's see what Canopy growth did. I feel like there was a little bit of a dump in the weed sector yesterday, but Canopy didn't really drop that much. I mean, it dropped like $3 a share. So in terms of T-God, I think T-God right now, it's definitely trading at a good price, but it's tough. I mean, it's definitely one I'm looking to average down on, because we're definitely a little bit down on T-God. Now in terms of Aphria, also holding on to Aphria. The stock's been coming back pretty nicely, but I mean, I do think that management change announcement was a good piece of news that came out, and we sold half of Aphria at 21 or 22. 21 didn't go to 22, or did it? 21 sold right there before legalization, around 21 and a half. So yep, Aurora Cannabis, will it reach $14 Canadian? I'm not sure. I mean, if the markets keep up, the markets are looking really healthy recently. What happened to the short attackers on Aphria? I think that whole thing is done for now. I mean, they more than likely collected a lot of their profits at $5, $4, $5. Down on Aphria currently, waiting, average down. I mean, I still think Aphria has a lot of room to run, and that whole acquisition was just a tiny bit of their business, or that allegation was just a tiny bit of their business, personally. I mean, Ruben Cruz, what's up, Ruben? Yes, compound interest. Einstein quote. For sure. I mean, that's why I like a lot of dividend-paying companies. So we're definitely going to be taking a look and seeing what's going on in the overall markets. I'm going to recap a whole bunch of stuff, as I just don't have enough time in my market minutes to recap everything. I try and pack it all into like a 10-minute show so you guys can just watch it and get the general idea of what happened during the trading day. But during these live streams, I'll try to provide you guys with, you can ask me questions. I'll recap everything. We'll focus on the cannabis sector. Vic he's not going to be CEO, but I believe he's still going to be on the board for Aphria. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to recap the markets right now. We'll see the biggest decliner, Kush Bottles. Kush Bottles has sold off pretty hard recently. Alkaline Water is dipping as well after that big run, along with NBev. Wayland's down. Bunch of stocks flat. Harvest One. And then in terms of the stocks in the green, Canopy's in the green, but Aurora's been outperforming recently, which is nice to see. I want to see Aurora over $10. $10 next month. FSC Pharma opinion. I mean, I'm bullish on a lot of the cannabis stocks, so I think TGOD can definitely pull its stocks back up. And we're trading still close to that lower range, so we're by like, if you look at the charts, I mean, TGOD's been at $10 before. I don't know if it'll get back up there. It might take some time, but I definitely think TGOD under $3. You're getting some pretty decent assets for that price. So TGOD hasn't felt it hasn't recovered like some of the other stocks have. Sold CNOPF position yesterday. So International Cannabis Brands has been making a nice little recovery. I've noticed some strength in this stock. It looks to have bottomed around 7-8 cents and looks to be clawing its way back up. I definitely like the branding aspect of the cannabis industry. This is a micro cap, a $23 million micro cap, but International Cannabis Brands definitely has some room to run. I mean, even if we go back to 20 cents, that's almost 100%. Wish I didn't collect all my Canopy shares. Should have took half profits and let the other half run. It's always a tough call. I mean, you can't be a professional trader. You can't make the... Wish I didn't... what's your thoughts on Pure? What's a good long-term entry point for CGC? First, we'll take a look at Pure. We were buying Pure when it was around 20 cents. So it's going to be volatile. I mean, the stock is definitely going to be traded. After a 43% spike on news, it's going to sell off. Traders are going to take some profits. But long term, I do think Pure is going in the right direction. And the stock is definitely looking a lot better than it was before. I feel like we have gotten out of this downtrend that we were in, that we hit at 12 cents. What's up, Ryan? I hope we sure did. I hope we scared off a lot of the haters. But 2019 has been fantastic. Anything you're buying at the start of the year has just been doing really well. So there's a couple other things I want to take a look at, guys, just to get off topic a little bit. Yep, so Aurora did buy another company. They're putting their money to work, our money, our shareholder money to work. But anyways, we're going to take a quick look at commodities. We are seeing green day for the markets almost in general. Gold is running, as I've been talking about, getting close to 1,300. We touched 1,300 last week. We might touch 1,300 again. Silver's running not too much, but supported, and crude is essentially flat on the day. We're seeing a bigger rally in those industrial metals like platinum, copper, and palladium. So that's good to see. Natural gas is up. Markets are in the green. What's up, Andrew? Thanks for tuning in. Anybody who's new to the stream, thank you so much for joining. Hit that like button. I appreciate all the support. And let's get back into this live stream. So one thing I want to talk about, so this is what's driving the markets today. The financials, gains in Goldman, Bank of America drive Wall Street to 4-week highs. Bank stocks drove Wall Street to a 1-month high on Wednesday after strong earnings from Bank of America and Goldman Sachs, with a multi-billion-dollar deal in the fintech sector adding to the boost. Goldman Sachs climbed 5.1%, topping quarterly earnings estimates on strength in equity trading, while Bank of America jumped 5.4%, posting quarterly profit that beat estimates on growth in the loan book. So Bank of America and Goldman Sachs are both up today, which is very positive for the markets after those dismal earnings from Wells Fargo. So definitely what I'd like to see, the fact that JP Morgan and Citi laid the groundwork for bank earnings not being as bad as the markets thought made it easier for Goldman and Bank of America. So that is definitely good news. 1 second. Talk about you. Talk about LOL. Finally got a chance to get some. Yeah. What's up, Jamie? What is it that I said? What is it that I said that's funny? So anyways, guys, let's get back to the cannabis sector real quick. Who has some questions? I got a little skeptical of a pot stock bubble, invested more in an MJ ETF. That's definitely one way to, buy the index as a whole. I mean, Horizons Medical Marijuana Life Sciences is a pretty good ETF to buy if you're looking at diversity, but you still want to invest in the cannabis sector. And if you take a look, I mean, if you were just buying this ETF throughout and holding it, you went from 14 to 18 bucks, so you still made some nice returns. You capitalized on the recent run up, and we can take a quick look. One thing that might be worth taking a look at is seeing how does this ETF perform to a couple of the individual stocks. Now, I do believe ACB is going to be outperforming this, so yeah, so take a look. We're just going to compare it to maybe like the 1 month chart. So buying an ETF versus, appreciate the $5 donation. Thank you so much. Weak margins, can they fix it? How about QQQ? Kush is going down because of the news. Do your due diligence. Okay, I just wanted to continue what I was talking about real quick here, guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, donations, whatever it may be. I really appreciate it, guys. So in terms of an ETF versus an individual company, like we all have the companies that we like, and but obviously buying an ETF, you're essentially buying an index or most of it. Therefore, there's going to be some top performers, some underperformers, but you will get a rally if the index goes up. So as you guys can see, Horizons Medical Marijuana Life Sciences rallied about 17% this month, but Aurora Cannabis is up about 30%. But that's the whole thing about picking stocks versus buying the ETF. So either way, you made money. Obviously, yeah, some of the stuff you say just cracks me up. Good, Ryan. Well, I want it to be funny. I'm not just some dry stock talker. I'm just not like, hey guys, check out this great stock I found. So Kush Bottles, this is one stock I wanted to take a look at. It definitely dropped off its highs of $7, but we'll see if we can hold that if we can hold that $5 level. I really want, like, I'm looking for a few companies to add to the portfolio in terms of the CBD space. What are your favorite companies in terms of the CBD space? I'm looking at WTER, NBev, Kush Bottles, a few stocks like that. But I feel like NBev's had a really nice run, and I'm a little bit weary about buying the stock over $6, which is right where it's at right now. We don't have Charlotte's Web on here. Okay, I'll add that for you. Sounds great. C Web. Sweet. Let's take a look at Charlotte's Web. Boss is another one. If you're talking about Yield Growth Corp. Yield Growth Corp is actually very interesting. We spoke with their president about a week or two ago about doing an advertising campaign for the company. I agree. I do think Boss is awesome. Like I said, I had a chance to speak with their president. She was just telling me all about the company, what they're up to, all the different products they're getting into. They're working with, you know, like Sephora, Estee Lauder. I love the high margin space in terms of like the cannabis sector. So high margin products are really going to be the drivers for these companies, because dry herb's going to make money. It's like the bulk of what they're making, but to be honest, those high margin products are what's really gonna drive some of these companies. Thank you so much, guys. 91 people in the stream now. Hit the like button if you're new to the stream. I appreciate everybody watching, and yeah, toss me some questions. Let me know. I'll try and get to every single question as best as possible. Taking NBEV profits. Charlotte's Web has been in and out for 6 months. Seems to need a new catalyst. I dislike. Thank you, Jay. Okay. Why do PA? Oh, okay, one thing I want to take a quick look at. Sorry to get off topic, guys, but I need to take a look at the bank stocks right now, because where are we here? Financials. All right. Financials are driving the market today. Let's go. Yes, we're seeing big gains in financials. Goldman Sachs up 8.55%. Bank of America running 7.82%. Wells Fargo up 2.9%. Citigroup up 2%. So super happy about Bank of America earnings. Why do people watch and have negative? Why waste time hating? But Tilray. I don't know, man, but honestly, like, if you're negative, if you're positive, thanks for tuning into the stream. Whether you like what I do or you don't like what I do, it's all good, because I'll just take the attention. So it's all good. Anyways, I want to take a quick look at Bank of America just as we're flying today. We were buying Bank of America in 2016 at about 16 bucks. Sold off quite a bit of our position at 32, 30, whatever, 32, 33. But it's nice to see it coming back. And I definitely think, and I definitely am looking to take profits on Bank of America as we get closer to 30 bucks. Definitely going to be looking at some cannabis stocks and a couple other stocks, some miners and stuff. So thank you, Jamie. Thank you. I try. Got to keep it fun, right? So why do you think ACB is going down? Okay, let's take a quick look at ACB. One thing I love about live streaming is I can talk to you guys and watch the market at the same time. But ACB is not doing too bad today. Honestly, I think it's that mental $10 level. Because a lot of people, you know, some swing traders and stuff like that, anybody who was buying at the start of the year, they're going to think to themselves, okay, well, I'm buying at 6. It's almost at 10 now. I'm definitely going to take some profits. So it's that physical $10 resistance level. But to be honest, guys, I do think that we will push through that if the markets continue. Even if the markets go sideways, I do think the cannabis sector has gotten out of that rut, and you know, things are looking green. It's nice to see. We've seen big gains in our portfolio over the past 2 weeks, and it's nice because it was brutal up until Christmas. Yeah, I mean, it could be at 8. It could be at 8 or 9, or sorry, 9 or 10. I mean, if you do look at the charts, there's definitely around $9. People were definitely taking some profits, but I think there's just more buyers than sellers. So that's why ACB is continuing to run. It's nice to see ACB taking off, and I want to see it, like I said, go back up into the double digits. Yeah, so that would be really sweet free cash flow for ACB. You know, I was just talking to my dad like right before this stream about ACB and stuff. Just talking about what's our stance on it. And honestly, guys, I mean, ACB is a way to almost invest in the market, not just as a company, but they're just buying other companies, and they're going to continue to buy other companies. And it's almost like it's going to be almost like the what's Buffett's company? How am I drawing a blank here? Berkshire Hathaway. It's going to be like the Berkshire of weed, which is a great way to put it. ACB just buying up other companies, and you just buy ACB. Like, you can buy individual companies, or you can just buy ACB. That's why we like ACB. Although we have suffered dilution, I'm okay with that for now. So the Amazon of weed, the Berkshire of weed. I do feel like Namaste is trying to be the Amazon of weed in terms of the e-com side, but yeah, ACB, let's do it. Anyways, back to a few other things. So financials are doing well today. Really love to see that rally in financials. We've got some utility companies selling off quite hard. This is one stock I'm taking a look at if you guys care. Brookfield Infrastructure Partners. Been wanting to buy that for a long time. We've got some precious metal miners. Precious metals are in the green again. I do really like the mining stocks for 2019. This is a sector that, you know, I'm not telling you guys to buy any stocks. I'm not a financial advisor, but personally, you know, I always diversify. So gains that I've made in the cannabis space, rebalancing gains that we've made in the financials, we've always been precious metal bull, physical bullion, but easier to trade, miners. So definitely we'll be taking a look at a bunch of these gold and silver companies. What's up, Tom? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate everybody who's in the stream right now. I was just talking about precious metal miners, so just wanted to give you guys a little quick video. If you've got some time, you can watch it. If you want to see an interview, so this was our first CEO interview. We interviewed the founder of First Quantum, First Majestic, and First Mining Gold. So the interview's here.
Hi,
so obviously
my name's
going to play a
Petra
Petra Picks ad because Petra is our #1 supporter. But I interviewed the founder and chairman of First Mining Gold and the founder of First Majestic and First Mining, First Majestic, and First Quantum. So he founded these 3 amazing companies. We interviewed him. He talked all about the precious metal sector. So if you guys want an opinion on where gold is going and silver is going and some other cool investments, you know, for the new year, for some diversity, this is one sector that I'm really looking at. Look at, guys, my eyes are closed. This guy looks so silly. Anyways, I was talking about myself, not Mr. Keith here. What a handsome man. All right, so take a look at that video. I'm trying to do more CEO interviews. That's what I really wanted to get into. You know, did I picture that 4 months, 5 months down the road into Departures Capital, I would be interviewing CEOs? Not really. I just wanted to have a talk show talking about the stock market, but it's really cool. I enjoyed the interview. So can we get your thoughts on Invictus MD? All right, well, we can take a look at the stock. This is a stock that I've been asked about before, but oh, so shout out to Tom the Trader for always making videos and doing a really great job covering the cannabis sector. Yeah, maybe you should make a video about Invictus MD, because I just simply don't have enough time to look at all these different companies, because we look at a lot more companies than just in the cannabis sector, although it's hot and it's what you guys want to talk about. Acreage Holdings. We'll talk about CBDs in just one sec. $123 million market cap, range of 70 cents to 250. So I would have to do more research about the company, guys, but because I don't claim to know it all, because I don't know it all. Chart looks pretty good. Looks like we've recovered, and yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, if I was looking at this chart right now, I'd say, you know, we could see a nice little run to 162 bucks. I do like the chart. In terms of the company, I want to do more research because I cover the big boys. Yes. What are your key preferences? Long-term potential growth. My pleasure, Tom. You deserve it. You work hard, and I give credit to people who are trying. It's not about how many followers you have or how many subscribers you have, but if you're trying and you're consistent, I feel like you can make it. You'll get there. I remember when I had like 0 subs and I was making videos and no one was watching them. So in terms of Instagram and Facebook, sorry, I just got a yes. So let's go to Instagram real quick. So I do have a Departures Capital Instagram account, but if you guys, I never actually gave myself a shout out on Instagram. So if you guys want to follow my Instagram, I do have a pretty cool Instagram. This is my personal Instagram, Aaron Mazer, just Aaron Mazer, all one word. And feel free to follow me. I'd love to have you guys follow me. I do post a lot of stuff on my personal Instagram account. And yeah, I've got a lot of travel photos because I've done a lot of traveling over the last, why isn't this loading? Over the last couple of years. I've been to about over 30 countries and stuff. I hope I don't lose too many people. Feel free to follow me, guys. Instagram, Aaron Mazer. Anyways, back to the markets. Back to the markets. So, all right, so most people are here just for the weed stocks. They don't care about Aaron Mazer's personal Instagram account. What's up, Max? I hope this is the right button. No. Sorry, that's not the right button. Hit that cash button. Hit that cash button today. Aurora's in the green. 4.1%. So the cash button has replaced the naughty button. Okay, you know what? You know what's the best part about these buttons? I can make it whatever you want. Now guys, anybody who owns FSD, I don't think FSD sucks, but Max has been hating on FSD, so we're just gonna hate on FSD a little bit. FSD sucks. Wait. FSD sucks. So check this out, these buttons are programmable. Nope. FSD sucks. Ready?
FSD sucks.
That's for you, Max, but we don't think FSD sucks because we don't want to offend anybody. Because I would actually buy FSD. When a Canopy needs saving, you should make the button higher Vic. Any thoughts on the Aphria and Lexiara Bio partnership? No, but feel free to drop a link because I just, hold on. FSD. Just checking comments. Any thoughts? Okay. Yeah, so we'll get to that. So guys, what are you guys looking at today? I'm sorry I don't have any comments for that partnership, but feel free to drop the link. If you drop the link, I'll review it. We're gonna get into some news here, thanks to wonderful investing.com. We were just talking about Kushco, not Kush bottles. KSH. No, Kushco. I can't spell. Wow. What's wrong with my hands today? Sorry, I can't find it. Toss me the ticker. Looking at high. Just IPO a few months ago. HIPH. Thank you. You guys are so helpful. American Premium Water Corp. Is this? Wow, that's a penny stock. $7.59 million market cap. Don't buy FSD, it's worth. It never moves. They said they were going to be the biggest company. Sorry. Tilray. I'm jumping all over the place, guys. Max, you're so negative. Tilray is an interesting one. There's a lot of shares that were recently unlocked. So anybody looking to get out of Tilray, I mean, it definitely happened. That's why the stock dropped so much, like off the 100s back to 80s. But hard to say. If the index keeps moving up and the sector just is in the green, I think Tilray is going to continue to keep going. If I was looking to buy T-God, I mean, we do have some T-God. We bought, yeah, you know what? I'll pull up the chart again for T-God just to take. Max needs some milk. Max needs some cash. What's up, Rockland? Rockland Homes in the building. Hit that like button, guys. 31 likes and 84 people watching. Jeez. So T-God. Yo, yo, yo. So we bought T-God, I don't know, somewhere in and around the $5 range, and it ran all the way up to 10, almost 10. Never took profits, but look at that. If you guys look, it's almost been in a long-term downtrend. So we'll see if we can break that long-term downtrend. So I don't know. T-God, I mean, 295. It's, look at its range. I'll pull up the general info about it. Leaf buyer, the price line of pot equals wildcard. Oh, I've got a really cool article from my dad. Do you know that companies are fighting over the pot, P-O-T, symbol on the Toronto Stock Exchange? We'll talk about that in a second real quick. Yeah, T-God, I mean, range of 219 to 1024. If you believe in the company, if you've done your research and you like the company, now could be a great time to buy T-God. I like that it's extremely low. Damn, $5 is quite a long way to go. Yeah, $5, that's another $2. We're talking like 60%. So obviously, yeah, I mean, not all the stocks we have are in the green, but a lot of the stuff we just hold long term. I just wanted to quickly Google something, guys. ACB is on fire, up another 0.5%. I think we might see $10 today. Ticker symbol. Let's see if there's recent news. There should be. Stock exchange agrees. Oh yeah, so check this out. Stock exchanges agree to pot lottery as desirable ticker symbol, up for gains. So pot ticker symbol used to be Potash Corp. I remember looking at that stock back in like 2012, and I was like, huh, this has got a funny ticker symbol, pot. The high demand for the pot stock symbol has promoted several Canadian stock exchanges to conduct a collective lottery to select which company will be able to use the eye-catching ticker. After significant interest, the CSE says it, along with the Toronto Stock Exchange, TSX Venture Exchange, and the blah 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 Neo Exchange, will assign a symbol January 30th by random lottery. So, yeah, how come no stop loss on T-God when you bought at 5? Because I never planned to trade it. I traded, so when I bought T-God, I bought Kronos and I bought Canopy Growth. Bought Canopy Growth, the next day it went up 38%. Bought Canopy at 32, sold it at 60 something. Bought Kronos at 8, sold it at 17. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to hold on to T-God. And then T-God went from $10 to $2. And I was like, oh, probably should have sold that. But I mean, doubled on Canopy, doubled on Kronos. I bought Aurora when it was $5 the day before the Constellation Brands deal. So yeah, I don't know. There are some good trades for sure. Definitely some good trades. Not like the best trades, but I mean, definitely made some good money on Canopy and Aurora and Kronos. Should have bought Kronos when it tanked though. But I never I like Kronos. They've got the Ultra deal now. It's in the bag, so Kronos is hard to argue with that it's not going to be supported now. SIC Gold Company is going to blow earnings. Yeah, good work, G. I'm just fed up with TGOD and FSC. Yeah. Is Namaste pump and dump stock, or you'd hold it for long term? So, Namaste. That's a good one, actually. Thanks for bringing that up. Let's take a look at Namaste. What is Namaste at today, guys? 140. I mean, I'm invested in Namaste because I just like the thought of e-commerce in the weed sector, in the cannabis sector. I just think that it's a great idea. Is it going to be the best company of the e-commerce side of the cannabis industry? Maybe, but I will hold Namaste. Long term, I'd like to see this company do very well. Right now, obviously, it was under short attack and it went down to 80 cents. And then we pushed up like crazy, almost 100% gains, and just holding Namaste. Personally, that's my reasoning behind investing in Namaste. I hope the company sticks to their word and they do what they say they're going to do. But the company definitely had a massive run. Was it overvalued at 372.9 cents? Could have been. And then that's why it got shorted. But that's the way the market goes. So, retail slipped midday as Nordstrom delivers another holiday sales blow. All right. Do you sell your whole position or only a position, then what? Wait for the dip and re-up? That's a great question, Peter. I'll get to those questions in a second. So, when I was trading, obviously I was buying, selling, sometimes depends, sell the whole position. What's up, NTB? How's it going? Thanks for joining my stream. I'm glad I could catch you. Yeah, when I was trading, it's either sell half or sell all and buy incrementally. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's not a really good way to do it, but you know, if I really do like the company, I tend to hold on to my shares a lot more than if I'm just swing trading purely based on technicals. Like if I like a stock because it's at a certain price, although Buffett says never buy a stock just based on the price, but as swing trading, that's sometimes what you do. You know, a stock drops 50% and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is a good buy right now. But like, for example, Aurora, it was very hard to take profit on Aurora just because we hold Aurora in all of our portfolios, and it's just like when I was trading Aurora, it's just like, I don't want to sell it, but then bit us in the ass when we didn't sell at 16. What can you do? What can you do? Nugs? Is that a company? Sorry. Yeah, Aurora's our baby, honestly. I want to be sitting somewhere like on the beach in like 20 years, or maybe 10, or maybe 5 if it's Aurora, thinking about, oh man, I'm so happy I held on to my Aurora shares because now I can afford this villa or whatever. We should just live stream Aurora every day and just talk about it. Come on, guys, let's go to $10. Let's go, Aurora. Anyways, what other stocks can we take a look at for you guys? 94 people in the stream. Hit that like button, please. Thank you for supporting my stream. You know what, guys? I love streaming on a green day because it's just like, I remember streaming or shooting videos when the market was tanking. Weston Baker from England. What's up, mate? Oh, that's Australia, sorry. 1704 from England. Is that, sorry, what's the question? Please repeat. And I'm not wearing a Departures Capital shirt. I'm an embarrassment to the brand. $10 USA. Let's go to 10 bucks. Like, I just want to see it hit 10 bucks for like a little bit. We can celebrate, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I do like water. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was tough, bro, when it tanked. Staying positive super hard at the time. Yeah, totally. I mean, the thing about YouTube is like your views and everything, like your channel interest will fluctuate, especially when you're talking about the stock market, especially when things are crappy, and it's just human nature that you don't want to look at things. Sometimes, like when your portfolio is so crappy, you just don't want to look at your portfolio. You don't want to hear about the stocks. But here I am talking about how much they're going down, and you guys are probably like, I just want this guy to shut up. Like, shut up, Departures Capital. Stop telling us how much money we lost today. But then you get those guys that are like, oh, but you could trade options and short the market and you'll make a ton of money. Do you think ACB needs a big partner like Coke, or do you think they'll be fine on their own? I think I mean, it would boost the share price like crazy if ACB got a big deal, and I wouldn't be complaining. But who knows, like ACB might just want to do their own thing, and they might just want to be like in full control of the company. 4 more people, guys. If we get 4 more people, we're at 5 more people. We'll be at 100 people streaming. Hit that like button for anybody new to the stream. Thank you so much for joining today. This is one of my most pop-in streams that I've had in a while. Oh, okay. I need to pull up the portfolio. One sec, real quick. Alrighty, so there we go. Go solo, go big. ACB is going to acquire the world. I hope so. ACB should get their butt in gear and get a beverage deal. Yes, ACB, I moved all of my CGC shares over. I appreciate your insight. Yes, sir. Thank you. That's what I'm here for. To provide as much insight as possible and to learn. I've learned a lot from just like making videos and stuff. Like, you guys have recommended me to research so many companies that I didn't even know about, so it's awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you. 99 people. Come on, let's go to a 100. One more person. So we're still seeing international cannabis brands lead the way. True Leave, Aurora, 5% today. CanTrust. CanTrust is a sleeper, I think. How's Hexo been doing recently? That's another one that I think is great for this year. Hexo was so undervalued at $4. I'm shares long and strong. ACB, NYSE, your forums are really good. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate it. Oh, damn. Okay, what else? What else, guys? 100 people. Yay! Thank you for joining my stream. That's a sweet positive. I'm glad everybody wants to take a look at ACB. Everyone's probably like, oh, ACB's in the green today. Departures Capital is definitely going to talk about it. Just pouring up some tea. Yeah, ACB's got so many companies under their book already. Just look at how old the company is too. I mean, it's not... They've bought in a lot of companies. The interaction is and opinions are great. Yes, I value everybody's opinions. So feel free to drop me some comments. We can talk. Come here if you just want to support Aurora and Departures Capital and hit that like button. For every like, I will donate 1 cent to my portfolio and buy ACB. Just kidding. Do you guys like that one? Do you know what the 2/3 of the landfill dump companies on the entire planet are owned by one company that's a monopoly? They need to get into the hemp like Canopy. I do agree. The hemp market is definitely huge. Let's take a look at one stock. What is it? Micron Waste? What is Micron Waste Technologies currently sitting at? Zero state was Congress. Why is Ford down 5%? Damn, Micron Waste Technologies got killed, guys. 30 cents. I haven't checked up on this stock for a while. Damn. Micron Waste Technologies might be an interesting one to take a look at. Aurora, my only concern with MWM is that their CEO is CEO of multiple companies. How do you decide where you assign priorities? Yeah, that's true. When there's too many things on the plate, it's kind of a tough call. Holy smokes, guys. It's been 45 minutes and I don't want to leave yet. And quit shortly after legalization, and now I just invest in a clear mind and great focus. That's awesome, Lucas. You invest in something that you've tried and believe in. Good stuff. Micron Waste is a buy. I'm not saying Micron Waste is a buy, I'm just reading comments. So, because I can't say that. But yeah, I like the looks for Micron Waste. You know what, guys? Might have to add Micron Waste to the portfolio. Ford probably down because their cars are getting too expensive for normal people and they always need repairs. That's hilarious. Yes. What a great day today, guys. Aurora Cannabis 975, 976, 974. So we've got 26 cents to go. And yep. So guys, exactly I know what I've experienced with that. It's going to be extremely successful industry. Technology on MWM, on the other hand, is an incredible innovation and will be so desirable. Yeah. The new Shelby Mustang though. Yeah, the new Shelby Mustang is a pretty nice car. I only drove a Mustang for a tiny bit when I was in Hawaii. It was the V6. I didn't have the V8. I was really sad, but it still impressed the girls, kind of. I mean, it was fun. It now holds 55% of my portfolio. New Mustang is thick. Oh, NTB. Dropping that slang, I love it. What, you know what, guys? I mean, we can get into cars. We can definitely get into cars real quick. As what car are you guys going to be buying with your ACB stock when it goes to 50 bucks a share? I'm a Benz guy personally. What do you guys like? What do you guys drive? What are you guys into? We'll give you a second. Sierra. GMC Sierra, you got that truck, bro. Yes, Denali, you're into trucks. JC is in trucks. Nice. MPGGS. John, is that a stock? 977. Tesla all the way. 57 Chevy. Oh, damn. 04 Cobra, that's pretty dope. Get a Toyota Supra and use the AC money to restore it mint. Tesla Model 3. Nice. Miles per gallon. Oh, okay, I get it. If $50 Bentley. That's what's up, Watson. I bought a 2017 M6 3 weeks ago. NTB is ballin'. That's awesome. Drive it everywhere with a smile. Hyundai Elantra. 2018 Mustang, Lotus Elise, also anything McLaren. I'm a Benz guy, personally. Got an E550 coupe. And I love naturally aspirated V8s. That's like my thing. Used to have an older 09 W211 E550. D-resonated, so it was pretty loud. Gotta love those German V8s. Right, NTB, you've got that M6. How many horse does that have? Like over 5 probably. That's sweet. STX. This is the Aurora Cannabis. What would you do with your Aurora money live stream? as we're going to $10 in a short period of time. 21 cents to go, guys. I got 640. Damn. NTV's got 640 horsepower. NTV's tearing up the coastline. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you know what, guys? I just want to go on Twitter real quick. Sorry. Let's see what we've got here, if we've got any funny stuff. Some stuff from the cannabis sector. Trulieve Cannabis models Tilray's IPO lockup expiry playbook. Nah. Gary Vaynerchuk. Keep calm and carry on. Investing.com. This video was sponsored by... I'm just kidding. Not yet. Wow, look at this, guys. A journalist reflects on how edibles helped with his wife's pain, appetite, and cabin fever during recovery from stem cell treatment. My Cobra 800 wheel horsepower. Damn, you guys packing some serious horsepower. I'll buy a kilo of... The new Porsche electric car is interesting, like the 918. Nice. 11 points leave our OG Kush after 2 weeks. Bro beans. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I do have some stuff to do, unfortunately, so I'm gonna go in a little bit, but please feel free to hit that like button. Drop me any more comments. I will be here for a little bit longer, so just let me know what you guys are thinking. I'll take a look at a few more stocks. We'll recap this sector one more time. Take a look at ACB, and then I'm gonna be on the show, so or on the road on the show. I am on the show. So yeah, so drop me a few more comments. Let me know, is there any other stocks you want me to take a look at? Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm just gonna recap some stuff here. We'll do a whole market recap. So Kush Bottles is the leading decliner. Tilt Holdings, I really want to do a video on that company. I interviewed the guy who basically took Tilt, made Tilt what they are, helped them go public. He's also the CEO, or sorry, the founder of those 3 gold companies. Take a look at the interview on my channel if you haven't gotten a chance. First Mining Gold, Keith Neumeyer, CEO or founder of First Quantum, First Majestic, and First Mining Gold, who also assisted taking Tilt public. So he's an awesome guy. You can take a look at that stuff, but yeah, anyways, so Kronos in the green, Namaste in the green, Aurora Cannabis 976 up 5.4%. Do you think Kron is a good buy right now? Vivo looking like a buy. When I'm in the Philippines and my ride is a GP. Lots of room for the chicks. Yes, Michael. That's awesome. I've been to the Philippines for 3 weeks and actually got stuck there because they wouldn't let me back on the airplane because I got the craziest eye infection of my life. Yeah, it was an interesting time. I got stuck in Manila with a crazy eye infection and I could barely see. But I made it here. Made it back. Made it back. We're all good. So that's what's up. What else was I going to look at? Oh yeah, so we're just going to recap a couple things real quick here. What is this? Yeah, so Trulieve, Aurora Cannabis, these are all Canadian companies. Pure Global's leading the run down as there's more profit taking. We're going to take a quick look at the FANGs just to recap things. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. All right, Weibo, Alibaba, Tencent, JD.com. The Chinese tech stocks are leading the market in terms of tech. Whoa. Tech higher. We're seeing Apple, Amazon, and Google in the green, Netflix, and Facebook down. Now we will take a look at a few more sectors. Oil and gas. Where'd that go? Oil and gas. ACB 975. All right, so we're seeing oil slide a little bit. Crescent Point, Cenovus, Precision Drilling, some Canadian oil companies dipping into the green. And we're going to quickly take a look at some U.S. banks. U.S. banks are absolutely on fire today. absolutely on fire. 7% for Bank of America. Awesome gains. There's one other sector. Last sector we're taking a look at. Utility cos. And precious metal miners real quick. I have 4 positions that went up over 20%. Drop them, Peter. Sure, go for it. We're seeing only a couple utility cos in the green. We're seeing a lot more decliners as the market is rallying. And for the precious metal miners, we're actually seeing quite a bit of green. Alamos Gold, Nickel, Royal Nickel Corporation, Gold Corp, Kinross, Fortuna, all in the green. Lots of buys right there in the mining space. So, all right. No, I don't want to take a look at that. REIT stocks. REIT. Hey, just cracked the 10,000 mark. Good job, Max. Hit that cash button. Gene Oil and Gas. Jolene. Thank you, Jolene. I will definitely take a look at that company. Let me see. This one? Jenny Energy. Wow. Stock's up like crazy. Holy smokes. Made a nice run off $3. It's a triple bagger. Thoughts on high yielding dividend companies? I got 5% of my portfolio on a 10% dividend company. Which company are you talking about exactly? Because I have a lot of companies I'm watching for the dividend sector. Here. I'll give you some ideas. NTB. If you had to buy a weed US company, who would you get? Ocean Yield. Gold Stock, Seabridge Gold. Sorry, too many comments, guys. Don't stop commenting, but I'm just trying to answer them all. So I'll get you those dividend companies in a second. I would be ACB, as we're all ACB and no Canopy right now. Although should have bought Canopy when it was under $40. Enbridge is killing it. So happy to see Enbridge doing good. We have a big position in Enbridge, like maybe like 40K in Enbridge. So Enbridge, that's one I was talking about for a while. I definitely love Enbridge's dividend. I love those big infrastructure pipeline companies, but all right, NTB. So back to your question about dividend paying stocks. So what I'm looking at right now are a lot of utility companies. I like the defensive aspect. You've got TransAlta. These are now keep in mind, these are Canadian companies. TransAlta, Canadian Utilities, Fortis, Algonquin, Atco. Those, we own all of those. So TransAlta, Canadian Utilities, Fortis, Algonquin, Atco. We also own Alta Gas and Christ Energy Trust, but those stocks have done terrible. And Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, the stock ran a lot recently, but this is one stock I really like. So that's a very good, massively diversified, really good, really big company. $15 billion market cap, range of 32 to 43, so it's not super volatile, pays a 5% dividend. That's one to take a look at if you're looking for an ETF. We own XLU. It's the Utility Select Sector, SPDR, the biggest utility companies in America. So that's another interesting one. We've got Welltower. This is a retirement healthcare REIT. Pays a nice dividend as well. 4.89%. It used to pay fantastic dividends when we bought it around, I believe, bought it when it was like $50. No, $60. Wait, no. Yeah, I bought it on the dip somewhere here, 60, I don't know, 60, mid to low 60s. For sure, Peter, thank you so much for tuning in. What's Aurora doing, guys? Are we at $10 yet? Come on, $10. Oh, Aurora's selling off hard. It just dropped 6 cents. The world's ending. What's up, Lucas? So guys, I gotta head out now. It's been an hour. It's been 59 minutes and 57 seconds. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. Hit that like button before you go. Any more questions, drop me comments on this stream. You can just go and comment on this stream, and I'll be dropping another video, maybe 2 more videos later today. So we're going to have a collaboration. Market Minute, as always, between 5 and 6. And I just got a bunch of work to do, so I got to go. But this stream was awesome, guys. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in. Really appreciate it. And thank you for supporting Departures Capital. So thank you so much, guys. And I am